Guys, I hope you're well and I hope you've been enjoying yourself. Even if you're not enjoying yourself, at least you're keeping yourself healthy, you're keeping yourself fine, and you are not delving too much in negativity, which is quite present around the society right now. Everybody's delving in negativity, everybody's feeling really sad about the virus. We can't go out, we can't do a lot of stuff. I've not been able to do comedy the whole year and I hate it. I just went on stage like 2 days back after like 8 months, but hopefully things will get back to normal. Please take care of all the precautions and everything. So right now what we're doing is we're doing the reading happiness in your skin, and that's what I continue to do. Right now what I'm going to do is summarize this chapter. So we got the chapter summary for chapter 3, which is sources of happiness, right? This is perhaps the most important chapter in this book, because here I've spoken about the things that create permanent sustainable happiness. When I say permanent happiness, that means it lasts every day. It is in your routine and it makes you happy on an everyday basis, right? So that's a summary of this chapter. It was the most important chapter in this book, and that's the summary. So although there could be innumerable sources of happiness, because the sources of happiness could vary also to an extent from people to people, but overall the fundamental source of happiness do not change much. So although there could be innumerable sources of happiness depending on different kinds of people, but there's certain fundamental universal sources. In this chapter we have looked at those areas of happiness. I really like this light coming in, like it's this flash that's coming in on my face, and it's coming just like that. It's quite nice, no? Okay, cool. So we looked at core areas of happiness in this video. So the first core area of happiness is family, right? A family that loves each other is one of the key sources of deep happiness. So if you have a family that loves you, if your parents love you, if your siblings love you, you are incredibly lucky. You are an incredibly lucky person, because a lot of people are there in this world who do not have a loving family, who grow up in toxic and painful and negative families where people fight with each other every day. So if you have a family that loves you, if you have a family that you love, you are incredibly happy, because your family is the source of your strength. No matter what happens in your life, even when you go through tough times, you know there's a family standing by you. There's a set of people who are yours, and they will stand by you no matter how tough things get, right? So family is one of the most important sources of happiness, sustainable permanent happiness. The second source of happiness, which is really important after family or even beyond family, I think to some extent, at least some parts of my life have told me that work is the most important source of happiness. Because if you don't have work really, as an adult especially, then it gets really difficult, because sometimes your family is also like, okay, you have to do work to even find respect in this world, and you have to find respect with your family as well. People only respect you if you do work. If you At least it's true for men, because there's nothing like a house husband, right? Not yet. Okay, maybe that might be a career later, but at least for men need to work, and that's how they get respect and love, right? So work is one of the most important sources of happiness. And it could also be a source of pain. So for people who don't do work which they like, I just did the quote thought of the day, and the thought of the day was, if you don't like your business does not like you. Right? So if you like your business, which is you're in a business that you enjoy your work, then work is a source of happiness, and work is not painful, right? So that is the kind of work that you and I need to do, where it's not painful, it's fun to do that piece of work, and you look forward to work every day. That's the kind of work that we gotta do. I really look forward to making these videos every day. I look forward to writing every day. I look forward to comedy every day. I'm figuring out how to use this content to maybe make the world a better place. That's the kind of work I really want to do. Find your passion, follow it. Find your passion, follow it. Your passion connects you to your true self. I'll hopefully create a workshop or some sort of a course in a bit, where I'll help people try to find their passion, because I think that's really important for a happier world. In case we are to live in a happier world, people need to find their passion, people need to follow their passion. And the only way they can follow their passion is they know what they're really passionate about. So find your passion, find whatever turns you on. You gotta find what turns you on, because when you find what turns you on, you will be able to do work that you find exciting, that you value. So it's a really important piece of your life to be able to find your passion. Then we have health. Physical, mental, emotional health are fundamental prerequisites to a happy life. If your health is suffering, if you're suffering physically, mentally, or emotionally, then you will find it very difficult to enjoy any happiness that you have. Because even if, like, I have pain in this finger because I cut it yesterday. I have pain. I cut this finger yesterday. Can you see it? I cut this finger yesterday in the kitchen. I was doing something, and it got cut, and I have pain in this finger like since yesterday, and my mind goes to this finger again and again because somehow it touches something or the other that causes pain, right? So even if you're mentally healthy, even if you're emotionally unhealthy, you're in pain emotionally, you'll not be able to enjoy life. So do whatever it takes to stay on top of your health, physically, mentally, and emotionally, because without health there's no happiness. Meaningful friendships make life worthy of sharing. The other source of true happiness in this world is friendships. If you have friends who love you, who care for you, and if your friends you care for, it's as important to be loved in this life, and as it is to love. Sometimes I think that it's more important to love than it is to be loved, because we really want to love. We don't just want to be loved. We also want to love. We also want to be able to give love to people we care about, right? So friendships are one of the ways we make that possible. Beyond our family, we can love our family, and we can also love people we care about, people who understand us, right? So meaningful friendships are another source of permanent happiness. Travel not only broadens our horizons, it is also a source of joy that sticks in our memory for a long time. Another source of permanent happiness is travel. Make the time to travel whenever you can. Travel to beaches, travel to mountains, travel to whatever you like. But make time to travel. Travel makes our life worthy. Travel teaches us. Travel relaxes us. Travel soothes us, right? So these are the sources of permanent happiness. And if you want to live a life where you're happy, you have to make sure that all of these things are a part of your life, right? Thanks for watching. Tomorrow we'll start the next chapter of which is a very important chapter to my mind, and it's called Success is a False Goal. We just ended the chapter called Sources of Happiness, right? So I hope you find happiness, and I hope you're happy every day. That's the purpose of my life, to make you happy, right? Thanks for watching. Bye.